Grandma, it's time to unite. I'm here with another vlog. And I thought I would just try out the new mount I got. Not really new. It's my brother's, but new to me. But yeah, I went to see the Rings movie yesterday. And I thought it was pretty good. You didn't know how it was going to end, you know, and that's one of the things I like about these movies, you know. There's all these different directions the movie can go, and it goes a certain way, and it's totally unexpected, you know. So yeah, to me, I don't know if I would call this movie a sequel or a reboot of the franchise. I just don't know, and the reason why is because it's been so long since I've seen the original Rings movies that I don't know. I don't remember what happens in them, you know. So that's my excuse for that. But at least this movie was entertaining. You didn't know which way the movie was going to go. There's a few surprises in there as well, as far as how things are unfolding, you know, in the movie. And that's what I tend to like, you know, about these movies. It's a thriller, but it's also like a mystery, you know. And it just has enough creepiness where, you know, to explain that, I want to say that you know how in paranormal movies, you know, the paranormal activity or whatever is like overplayed big time, you know. And you know, as such the case with this movie, but it was very well done. You never knew what was going to happen, who was going to be next, you know, and you didn't really know how it all started until like the very end of the movie, and I like that. So that's that. But next week I'm going to be seeing John Wick 2. I was interested in the first one, so I'm going to go see, you know, the second one, see if it's just as good or better or worse. There's been some sequels out there that's honestly worse, you know, and I can think of one recently where the sequel was just, it wasn't any good. I mean, I wish I could think of the movie, but I can't right now. That's what's holding me up. Because there's a lot of like scary movies and stuff that I've seen in the past 2 or 3 years or whatever. I'm trying to think of what that movie is, and that's going to haunt me until I look on the database and figure out what it was, you know. I don't even have an inkling as to what the movie was. That's probably how forgettable that sequel was. But yeah, I'm going to see John Wick 2 next week, and that's probably all the movies I'm going to see this month. I just don't care for anything else coming out in the theater until March. You know, March you have your Power Rangers and a couple others. I think there's like 3 movies in March I'm going to go see. The Power Rangers is one of them, and I was even though I was kind of older, you know, I kind of liked the original Power Rangers. You know, and then I really liked it when the White Ranger came, you know? That was pretty cool. So, I like the new Rita. I'm not sure about the new robot, to tell you the truth. But I'll let you know when I go see the movie, you know, how I like it as it all comes together. But yeah, as far as movies, that's what I got going on. I'm just kind of chilling today. Open stage next week now, and next Thursday. Although I don't know when this vlog's going to go up. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, because I got nothing really planned for Saturday, so this could go up on a Saturday. But I guess I'm going to also put in kind of like a channel update thing, you know, in this vlog too. And there's just some series that's going to have to go on the back burner. And I know one of them is a favorite of a couple of people that I know, and I really hate to do it, but the thing is, it's getting harder and harder to find new items to try that says new on the package and are absolutely, you know, brand new on the store shelves. So with that being said, I still plan on doing Instagram new episodes, but I've got to fill it in with something else for you know, times when I can't find nothing. And I'm thinking to myself, what if I did products that are all hype? You know, like for instance, I'm gonna be doing an episode of Voss water, which is normally bought by the higher middle class and maybe even above high middle class. I just think it's more of a luxury item versus, you know, your water you can buy like right now for cheaper. For instance, there's a 35 pack of Niagara water at Walmart for sale for like $3, and that, to me, that's a bargain. And the fact that water actually is okay, you know, I liked how it tastes and everything. And that's one of the biggest things for me is, if I'm going to be paying a price for something, is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Is it going to be worth it? And that's what I try to answer in a new series that I'm starting. You know, the first one with Voss Water, and that's going to take place. It's brand new, and like I said, I'm still going to do episodes of It's Brand New when I find stuff. But if not, I'm going to be doing stuff like, is it worth the gram? That's the name of the series. Is it worth the gram? So I'm going to be taking hyped items and see if they're all the hype. And we're going to do a few of those and see how those run. And I'm going to be starting to do like restaurant product reviews too, like limited time items and stuff like that. So look forward to that. But right now, I'm at Walmart. I'm going to get my prescriptions, head back home. But I wanted to do this video, and I'm going to try to keep these vlogs, less than, I'm gonna try to keep it between like 10 and maybe 13 minutes, because I know some people get bored of just watching me in the car, blabbering my mouth, for like 15, 20 minutes or more. Because I used to do a vlog on the way back from where I'm going to, and that hasn't worked out either. So anyway, I'll see you next time, Grandmates.